I don't know whether some people are trying to campaign for Buhari. This is what is called a medicine after death. When he has already uh, 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 done his worst, that what he actually did for the Igbos when he was the president. Three things Buhari did for the Igbos that they will never forget. What are the three things? It has been 6 years that ex-president Muhammadu Buhari administration came into being. The Bond Daura General has received both commendation and condemnation from all the geopolitical zones. I think there's one word they can use in describing Buhari's regime, that he destroyed the economy. Forget all those nonsense. Just like a you score. I was always using that phrase when he was the president. That you score 10%, you score 20%, 20/100, and you are bugaing that you did what you failed. That is it. And somebody who is a PR here saying that the Igbos from the southeast will not forget him after leaving office because of the projects his administration accomplished in the region. Okay, he commissioned a mausoleum in Anambra to honor the late Nnamdi Azikiwe. Buhari, in January 2019, commissioned a mausoleum in honor of late Chief Nnamdi Azikiwe. The mausoleum was built at Zik's residence, Inosi Onira, Onitsha, North Local Government Area of Anambra State. Yes, Nnamdi Azikiwe was a Nigerian statesman and political leader who served as the first president of Nigeria from 1963 to 1966. He died in 1996 at the age of 91. Wow. Yes, Nnamdi Azikiwe was one of the most respected and revered nationalists in the southeast, and many people commended the president for building a mausoleum in his honor. Really? Second thing that Buhari did was completion and commission the NSAI Umahia Diagnostic Center at a virtual event in 2019. The center, which is located at Umahia in Abia State, was built to provide a high-quality diagnostic services that had previously been unavailable in the southeast. The diagnostic center was commissioned by Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed. The third thing is the renovation of Akano Ibiam International Airport, Enugu. Muhammadu Buhari administration also renovated the airport runway of Akano Ibiam International Airport at Enugu State. The project consists of a taxiway, linkway, emergency operation center, car park, the entrance of the gate. It was reopened by the Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika. Okay, so those are the things. I thought the first thing would have been or should have been the second Niger bridge. In fact, all this is they don't make sense. The poster is not even serious. All the things built here is nothing. What about the railway that you built from? You used to be that would be useful to the people, but he excluded Igbos. What an insult! So these are the things that some people are still trying to make sure do what to make the Igbo. He's done his worst, like I said, he has done his bit, whether it's good or not. You can't change the people's mind at this junction. Despite a mega vote from the southeast for APC, still former PMB did wonderful. Which wonderful? I don't even understand. Which vote must everybody vote for him? So does it mean the revenue coming from that place now was small or what? I don't understand. Some people, which votes? Who votes can't help now? The people will vote APC now. What did they gain? Well, is the person that introduced violence into the agitation of self-determination in the zone. The agitation was peaceful until he brought in the army on Operation Python Dance. May the airports in your state be renovated like Enugu Airport. Let the standard be the same for all the federal infrastructures in your state. Let the Enugu Intercontinental Terminal be completed like other which are covered by with Chinese loans. Did Igbos notice this? Just asking him. Nonsense and ingredient. Buhari did nothing in the southeast unless it is the areas of killing youth. Zik is Zik, whether mausoleum Mausoleum is constructed or not, the diagnostic center is existing but not functioning as is expected. It left out the river dredging, roads and railways which are more beneficial for every common man. Inconsequential trash. President Buhari was a big mistake and disappointment in Nigeria. Let me tell you, as far as I'm concerned, nobody in Nigeria is getting anything apart from politicians. Nobody apart from politicians, because they are not even working. They are just reaping for where they did not sow. The people, maybe by their own, by God's intervention, maybe they have a good job. What is the percentage of them? Are they even enjoying anything? Nothing. So that is why I say nobody is enjoying anything. Whether you are from the north, or whether you are from Fulani or from a Buhari's village, you forget about it. And you see that despite the fact that people lost their lives in Igbo, in the southeast, people who lost their lives, who lost their lives in the north, despite the fact that Buhari was the president, people that lost their lives in the north, they are uncountable. So tell me, what did they gain? What did they gain? It's just unfortunate, and the same thing is happening again, which some people are just say, oh, it is my person, it is my person, it is our person, it is our person. And what have they gained at the end of the day? Nothing. It's just the same rhetoric. The same way people thought that the northerners, that the way they reason is not going to be the way the southwest will be reasoning. But unfortunately, majority of them are in that category. We just support our own just for supporting sake. You know how to play the games, you know how to play the whatever, but yet it's not yielding any positive results. If anybody is coming here to tell us a cock and bull stories that oh yes, our person is there, what you are enjoying? Nothing. It's just you are just trying to cope. You are just trying to save your face from shame. Nothing more, nothing less. That is it. Well, very unreasonable story. How does building a mausoleum in honor of the first and former president of the country translate to a favor to the Igbo? I don't know for them. I tire. So guys, let's know what you think and have your take on this. Thank you.